What's happening, everybody? Thanks for joining us here at the Level Down Podcast. I'm Devin. That's Dell. How has your weekend been going?
It hasn't been going bad. Not going bad. It's been hot, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like how the hot weather just came on like a house of fire. No pun intended, or pun intended. I don't even care. Yes, why not?
We almost hit 90 degrees.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah,
almost.
And then then more people decide they want to be outside, which I'm not a fan of because I don't really like all that.
Well, hopefully, we got the We got the launch of the Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
We got the PlayStation State of Play.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Summer Game Fest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great time for gamers, especially so y'all can stay in the house.
Yeah, nestle in. You might spend a couple dollars.
Yeah,
but this is the perfect opportunity for you to have things to do indoors. A lot of stuff. If you don't like people, you don't like all that outside stuff. 'Tis the season.
Mm-hmm.
You got air conditioner? Hopefully. At least a real, just
fan.
Yeah, a real solid performing fan. Just like, one of them good hands fan, one of them guys that's just not gonna let you down. Get one of them.
There's on both things, there's a lot to announce. So much to announce. We not diving into everything.
Yes, there's a lot. It is tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of things.
Yeah, we're not diving into all that because there was way too much. We broke it down. Like, we're gonna start off with Sony's State of Play and what we agreed on would be games that we're looking forward to playing. Then we're gonna hit some individuals for each and take it from there.
Okay.
There's gonna be for audio listeners, don't worry about it. There is a video aspect to it, but y'all not gonna hear nothing. Okay. I'm not going through the whole BS of being demonetized and flagged by playing audio that I have no business playing.
Correct. But
I will be sharing my screen of clips and stuff like that. So for the State of Play 2025, the first one that came up that we agreed that we both enjoyed was Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata, an all-new sci-fi action adventure with a crazy twist. You gotta be the dude and the girl.
Yeah, Capcom be Capcomming sometimes, and this is what it is.
This is the game. Wait, can I hit it? I don't know if y'all can. I'm not sharing the audio. You can't hear none of this, can you?
I can hear nothing now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, which is good.
Like, this joint looks crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
got like
y'all can see all my stuff at the bottom of this joint. I don't care. Yeah. But this game looks amazing.
Yeah, it's got
As a person who is not a fan of what is it called? Sharing and working with two people. I'm on board with this.
Yeah, like a whole split story type of situation.
No, you got to make decisions. I think you got to make decisions together. Like that little girl,
which is kind of like, so like
Mega Man.
So that's what little Mega Man. So that's one of those things where you definitely have to have some type of rapport and not play with somebody that you don't trust their mental.
I think it's just all single player. Like, I don't even think that there's a two-player
there's an
option.
there's an aspect for
dude.
it.
You got to keep Mega Man alive, Dr. Wily. And look at her. She just created a weapon.
That is Mega Man.
Yo, she literally just created a weapon.
Yeah.
That's Mega Man. That's a female Mega Man.
Like aesthetically, this is like it looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. And the crazy thing is,
And she's clearly okay to breathe in space. Because she ain't real. Yeah, I was about to say because she's not real.
She ain't human. You got baby Mega Man over here with the dude trying to take over. Or whatever's going on. I don't even know what's going on. Wait, let me see. Travel to a dystopia near future to explore a unique lunar world.
Right.
Lose yourself in a brand new sci-fi action game from Capcom. It's Resident Evil, Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I mean it's Capcom.
Yeah,
Capcom is definitely.
And is this only going to be on PS5?
It looks that way. Now, I mean, you know, the world's been making technical advancements. There's been a whole lot of games on PC lately. So
PlayStation is trying to keep this console world alive. Console war alive.
Which there isn't anything.
Xbox is out there.
It's like look, games on PC is a thing. And
take it back. I'm taking it back.
It's available?
Coming to Switch. Already added to the list.
Done. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Coming to Switch. Yeah, it's a single player game.
I'll say so.
You gotta control.
Okay.
Both.
Okay. Yeah, I need to know what more Miss Mega Man can do, because clearly
I think everything.
Yeah, like
I think everything.
She's like the Swiss Army knife of just plot devices for the story.
I think everything. I think she is the new hotness when it comes to Mega Man style games. Next up, we got Digital Eclipse jumping into the Mortal Kombat game with Mortal Kombat Legacy Collections.
Yes.
I'm on board with this.
Yes. I mean, we need any and everything to wash Mortal Kombat 1's nasty taste out of our mouths.
Ooh. You know, I didn't get into Mortal Kombat 1 because I didn't want to play it. Wasn't something I was like, oh, I'm playing Mortal Kombat 1. I was on like 11.
Yeah.
I think that's where I stopped.
Yeah, I mean it's a good place to not move on. You got Ultimate.
Yeah, I'm excited to bring back the old school MK.
Yeah,
fighting. You know, animalities, babalities, old school fatalities, brutalities. It's Sonya Blade and reading. I am the most complete collection ever.
Yes.
Look at that. They even got question marks like we don't know what we're gonna give you.
Yeah, we just gonna throw content at you. Play online. Yeah, this is gonna be great. This
you can play people online.
This goes without saying that this is gonna be goes without saying.
This is why I got the arcade stick.
For stuff exactly like this. You
can't play this without an arcade stick. You shouldn't be able to buy this unless you have an arcade stick.
Yeah, it should come with it. The automatic bundle, like you gotta buy it for. Remember how like when that SOCOM Navy SEALs game came out, when it was at the height, pretty much the beginning of online play with headsets. You had to purchase, when you purchased the game, the headset came with it. Like, yeah, this should be a thing.
Well, they should be giving it away. Just jumping ahead a little bit, PlayStation's coming out with their own wireless arcade stick, the Defiant.
Yes, everything has to be
So they're getting their own. Now jumping off key real quick. How much is the?
How much is that gonna be?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's probably bad.
I mean, they're thinking $200 to $250.
Oh. Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
Absolutely not.
That's what they do. Like, if you want to stream games, if you want to do this thing, you gotta buy the PS5 camera, or else you're not doing nothing. You gotta buy the headset for the audio and do this and that. Like, it's they're building a thing, and I don't like it.
$250 for this?
Wow, no thanks. No thanks. That's no. Mm-mm.
For the Defiant. Yo, it's not like you got a Victrix Pro FS or a Hyro Fighting Stick Alpha or something on that line. These are what we call arcade sticks.
It should just be like a giant generic PlayStation controller. Like, it should just
Cause like if you if the best hit stick, arcade fighting stick, in my opinion, is the Natcon. I think it's called a Daija. That's on 149. That's the best.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's out there.
A little less than 250.
A heck of a lot. You want the best, like the what is it called? The Hori fighting stick Mini 4? Best budget one. That's gonna cost you $79. You're gonna be happy with that. Now if you, like I said, if you're looking for premium,
$250.
you look at even premium. The PDP Victrix Pro, that's $150. You ain't getting no better than this.
$250.
Like, there's tons of arcade sticks out there that you can get that are so much better. I doubt PlayStation's gonna let you customize the buttons.
Oh no, I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
So,
I seriously doubt it.
what else we got coming up? We got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Yes. Listen,
It's a 2D Ninja Gaiden game.
yeah, I'm always on board with anything that the franchise has. Like, I just feel like, still their games are fun, whether it's 2D, whether it's something modern. Like, I when they re-released, when they put Black back out, like, I jumped right back on it and start playing it again. Like,
Did you end it?
yeah, like, I love.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. They're listen. Those games are not for not for just let me pop in and play this game for a little bit. No. It is especially
It took me.
you forget how to play because it's been so long. Like, I ain't played that. I haven't played like anything that fast paced. And then you got to remember, all right, well, I can do the dash thing, and it's so much stuff. And then swapping through weapons. I forgot how to do all that, like, weapon swapping. And then I realized, oh, yeah, I like the staff. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just ride with the staff for, like, pretty much almost the rest of the game. But
It took me forever. Because I'm playing it, and I'm like, why is this game so much harder than it should be?
forgot how to play it.
Like, I should be burning through this.
Nope.
And I'm like, yo.
Nope.
Ninja Gaiden rough, but I am excited about that.
And the thing is, like, it's not a simplistic. It's not a overly hard game to play. It's very simplistic. But
yeah,
the more things that you play, that's more involved. once you start playing something that's one fast paced and simplistic, it kind of like makes the game hard for some reason.
Yo, go back to Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh God.
I was playing that on my analog pocket. I was getting murdered. In this game, you just jumping.
Yep. You got time jumps. You gotta.
Yo, the frustration became real. Till I'm like, yo, I'm not playing Mario no more. Like, I was mad about playing Mario. Sonic 2. I was playing Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh my God.
On the analog pocket, cause I got all them Jones, and I'm just like, why am I getting wiped like this? Like there was, what is it? Is it Sonic 2? When you got the underwater John?
Oh yeah.
You gotta grab the air bubbles.
Yeah. Bloop.
I kept dying.
All right, so I'm going to share this. Since adulthood, and since me having several attempts to replay this, I never got past that.
Oh my God.
Apparently, it's too much for me to.
I just can't grasp that concept of just grabbing the air bubbles and surviving.
And then now, like, you know, I'm all like anxious.
Yes.
My anxiety get all, especially when the music dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh shit, like I start panicking, and then like I just lose it. I'm not built for that no more.
Yo,
I can't do it.
I'm playing Doom on ultra nightmare mode.
Oh my God.
And I'm so relaxed. I'm having a great time. But that timer, when you about to run out of air on Sonic, I just start sweating, yo. Thinking about it. Like, yo, that joint caused perspiration. I'm having trauma flashbacks. Jesus, that's real.
I just like I'm hearing it playing in my head now, and my heart beating fast. I'm not even playing the game.
No,
I'm not even thinking about playing it. It's just trauma like that, like the NES TMNT.
Yeah, very hard game.
Trying to disarm them bombs. Now I can do that.
Yeah,
but still. Oh my God.
That's what these kids need to be playing.
That should be the standard.
Next up that we both agreed that we are going to be playing from the State of Play 2025 is IO Interactive's 007 First Light.
Yeah. Very stylish.
I want to play it, but I know this is going to be the game that I think it's going to be.
You feel like it's going to disappoint you?
No, I feel like this isn't James Bond Jr.
I'm glad you said that. When I first seen this, so I heard about the trailer before I seen it, before I watched the announcement, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, all right, there's a new James Bond game. And then I start watching the trailer, and then I see how young Bond is. I'm like, James Bond Jr.? And then I'm like, no, just. And then I read the time. I'm like, oh,
James Bond.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, first, like, okay, oh, this is baby Bond.
What did they say? Follow James Bond as a young, resourceful, and sometimes reckless recruit in MI6's training program.
I'm like James Bond Jr.
Huh?
I'm like James Bond Jr. right there from that.
Yeah. This is what I'm thinking. He looks like James Bond Jr.
Yes.
And I know these kids is probably like, what the heck is James Bond Jr.? Yeah. Don't worry. I'm going to show you what James Bond Jr. is if you're watching.
That's right.
But this... I'm getting a little Far Cry.
Okay. Like a
Uncharted-ish type game, play a little Hitman in it, I'm feeling a little bit of everything. So all those games I enjoyed, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed all those games. And if they incorporate some of those elements into this, where I can get a little bit of everything.
Yes.
A little spy, little running gun, little espionage, some puzzles. I'm for it.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be a James Bond game to me. This could just be generic white dude doing cool shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you ain't had to call it James Bond. You could have called it,
Action
Trevor
dude.
Michaels.
Yeah, action dude or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, Action Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we get an Action Man game? We got James Bond. Yo, I'm a pitch that to Tom Cruise playing Action Man.
Because why not?
Why not? If you gonna do something crazy,
yeah, be Action Man. Yes, yeah, the 007 First Light. I'm in. I haven't had a game feel like that in a while. None that I've played.
So you can see,
So
James Bond Jr.
Yes,
in the James Bond game. 007
Look, it's him.
It's him.
It's
They're
him.
doing the exact same thing.
This is James Bond Jr. Right
This
there.
is a 1-for-1. This is the intro to James Bond Jr.
Yes,
and it looks exactly like
yes,
the trailer for 007 First Light.
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Look, it's the same guy.
Same dude.
It's the same guy. Look at him. Same guy.
He had to
He had to watch. Yes, he did. It's the same. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
So did we just get James Bond Jr. the game?
We did.
And
They're not telling us.
They're not telling us.
They like, there's a niche audience that knows what James Bond Jr. is. So we're not going to call it James Bond Jr., but it's James Bond Jr.
And for y'all who don't know what Action Man is, Action Man was a great cartoon.
Yes.
Back in the day. He just did stuff.
That was it. There's nothing else to look at him. Stuff.
Looks like an older James Bond, just before he became James Bond.
Yep.
In between, he's probably in his late 20s, figuring himself out.
He got over a couple hurdles, but not all of them.
Exactly.
He's still
had his first divorce.
Right. Exactly. Tried to get back out there. It didn't work out. Figured.
Yep.
You know what? There might be more to life than this.
Action Man. Dang, now I gotta watch Action Man.
Yeah. And now I'm looking at Action Man. The divorce was his fault.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Like, just looking at him,
definitely was.
That was him. Yeah, that was on him.
He wasn't available. He wasn't emotionally available.
Yep. Look at him. That was it. Yeah. It was his fault.
It was his fault. He wasn't abusive. He wasn't an abusive man.
No.
He just wasn't.
He wasn't present. He wasn't present.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this.
He wasn't present in the moment.
For people who watching this, don't even worry about what you just saw. just don't even ask any questions. Just you saw it, but you didn't see it. Just
So now you didn't have anything from the State of Play. Those are the only things you had from the State of Play. But I had a couple things.
Okay.
That I was interested in, and I'm gonna just pull them up.
Okay.
This is it was the Marvel Tokon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Souls.
Okay.
I'm always for a good game, a good fighting game.
Yeah.
This looks, I think I want this more for the art style than anything else.
Okay.
I'm thinking I want this new Marvel Fighting Souls for the art style. It looks amazing to me. It doesn't look like it breaks the mold or anything.
It's just going to be, I mean, it does look cool.
It's a Marvel Capcom game.
Yeah.
You know, not by Capcom. Who made this? I don't know who made it, but I'm gonna try it. You know, if I can get this for a good price, if I get this $19.99,
Yeah, I play
I'll
it.
pay $19.99 for it.
I'll play
Put
it.
it in my collection.
I think for me, I'm still like so hyped up and amped for Cosmic Invasion that I'm like, all right, you know, this is cool, but I mean, like that, the Ghost Rider stuff is like completely ridiculously awesome. Like
my thing is this: like I'm gonna play both of them. I'm gonna get both of them. I'm gonna get Cosmic Collection. I'm gonna get this. I got the Fighting Collection too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have them. Like for me, these are just things to play. Another one that I brought up that I wanted to show.
What was the release on this? I can't remember. Or did they say?
2026.
Okay.
This.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how you missed.
Romeo's the Dead Man?
Yeah, Romeo's the Dead Man. What happened? This game they titled it as a wacky, bloody, and action-packed Romeo game. Developers Grasshopper Manufacturer. Coming out in 2026. I don't know what's happening in this game.
Me neither.
I don't care at this point. Let me jump ahead.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot happening.
Like, I was looking at the gameplay, and I'm like, this looks like a lot of fun.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like something I can just sit back, put a couple hours in, and not feel like I wasted my time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know
what's happening.
Why. I didn't care. I didn't care. We all know. Well, I mean, I gotta pause this. We all know that Metal Gear Solid is coming out with Snake Eater.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to talk about that. I'm playing it. You'll probably play it.
Yeah, that's one of those things that we know, everybody knows.
That's not something that's going to be a shock to anybody.
Yeah, that's not news.
This is going to be my game. For those who don't know, it's a walking simulator.
Yes.
Baby steps arrive September 8th. Why is this thing so slow? Why am I running too much? I do got a lot of stuff open. I don't know why this guy can't walk.
Yeah, this is...
It's like, you remember the game where the dude was in a bucket and he had the hammer?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to have that level of frustration with this.
I'm so traumatized by how tight his clothes are.
Yeah. He's got a lot. He's filling in things a lot.
Yeah.
But
he's all sweaty.
I need this game. Like, I've been avoiding all story. Like when they played the trailer again, I muted it because I didn't want to hear anything.
You just want to watch.
I don't want to hear anything. I just want to play the game. That's it. I just want to see what happens and why I am on this walking journey. I just need to see this.
You need to see a sweaty man in a very tight pajama onesie trying to walk, and clearly can't do a good job at it.
Yeah. PlayStation had a bunch of stuff that they showed, they advertised, new upcoming. Not all this is just all PlayStation exclusives, but it is Sony State of Play. So they're going to push you towards their product.
Correct.
Which I get. I don't have no problem with it.
Right.
but they opened my eyes to a lot of things that I liked. Some stuff didn't really hit for me, but this is a big world. Everybody's got different games they enjoy. These are just the ones that we were like hyped over. We got to move into the big one.
Okay.
Summer Game Fest. There was a lot going on in Summer Game Fest.
A lot. I agree.
It took us a half hour to go through Sony. We're going to try to go through this.
Yes.
We're going to bounce around. Just to make it, just in case we run long, we don't hit everything.
Fair.
The first one you picked out was End of Abyss.
Yes.
I saw this and I wasn't fully involved in it. Like it didn't hit right away.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure this is going to be the fast enough for me.
Pacing wise,
I think this game kind of falls in between of fast-paced action and in-depth story, and that's what's going to mess me up.
Yeah,
like the story's not going to be that deep or involved that I'm going to be paying attention, and the action's not going to be fast enough that I'm not going to be worrying about the story.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, like I feel like it's going to be one of those things where like you have like the dips in the action, like like clearly like it's giving me like not on the grand scale and grand spectacle that Dead Space is, but maybe like some of that pacing to where like there isn't a whole lot of anything for a second, and then next thing you know like something's coming at you
with something.
Yeah, something's running at you, or you're pressed in a situation where you gotta make a decision on how you're going to take down like an enemy or an alien or whatever the hell that those things are, because clearly they multiply when you attack them. So I don't know. It was interesting.
I was kind of off. The camera angle really gets me. I'm really struggle with the top down and gameplay. Even with the Aliens game that came out.
Oh yeah.
Even though I destroyed the game in like a couple hours.
I just wasn't a fan of.
I don't like looking down.
Yeah.
I don't. So that I think that's one of the main things that set me off from the game. I don't want to look down.
Okay. Fair.
One of the games that I picked that from Summer Game Fest that I thought is gonna really hold my attention, it's called Fractured Blossoms. Wait, is this the right trailer?
Yes.
They said this is Doki Doki Literary Club meets Silent Hill.
Yes. The second I heard them give that description, I knew this would be the game for you. Like, this is something that
this is going to be a wild ride.
Something you'd be interested in. As soon as I heard that. I am
hoping this is going to be a wild ride. I love Doki Doki Literary Club. If you haven't played it, play it. Love Silent Hill. And to get a little mesh up, a little game baby of them both.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. I'm like, now we're taking a turn.
Yeah.
Now we're taking a turn.
Oh, I am so excited for this. And it's not going to be everybody. It's not going to be for everybody.
No.
Because I tell people about Doki Doki Literary Club, and they watch it, and they're like, I'm not playing this. And then the people who I can get to play it, they're like, oh, I see what you mean.
Right.
I see what you mean. Yeah, you see what I mean.
You know what this is.
So, One that we both could really get behind was, who made this game? Oh, what is it called? Mortal Shell 2.
Yes.
First off,
yes.
it started off with a banger.
Oh yeah.
The music.
Mm-hmm.
This makes or break a game.
Oh yeah, like how you initially sell it. I'm like, oh, okay.
You know, shout out to Behemoth. The song is called Ben Sahar. I didn't know this is a sequel to a 2020 game.
Yeah, I do believe Mortal Shell was on Game Pass for a while. The first one was.
Then I definitely got to get back in it.
Yeah. I'm not sure I don't know if it's still on there, but I know it was.
I'm gonna find it. If it's on Game Pass, if I gotta buy it,
yeah,
I need to get deep into this.
Yes,
and make sure I got all the information before I jump into the second one.
Absolutely.
The second one looks awesome. Sounds awesome. I can't believe I let this slip through the cracks.
Like how you how could you be mad at this?
No. This game is metal as hell.
Yeah.
Like, this Mortal Shell 2 is something that's going to be well received by me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well received.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know of anybody who is not into this, but you should be into it.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Like, yeah, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you.
You can't find enjoyment in all this sickness and gore and...
You need help.
Yeah.
You need help. You ain't have a good home life.
Nah. Something. You need that danger.
Next up, we had a Mudfish. Is that what they're called? Yeah.
Yeah, they
Mudfish.
Yeah, they were working. They had a couple showings.
They had a couple.
Yeah.
This is the one we both agreed on.
Yes.
This MMORPG shooter
Mm-hmm.
set in the Atomic Heart universe called The Cube.
Yes.
Now, while I wasn't a fan of Atomic Heart,
it was okay.
Speed,
yeah, it was okay.
I am always looking for a good MMO. Always. Old school Warcraft guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Terra, all those other games. I like MMOs. I still play Elder Scrolls Online, stuff like that. So an MMO shooter, I'm intrigued to see what it's about. I am. I'm intrigued to see how they do it, how the classes are set up.
Right.
How, how you can interact with other players. I'm on board with the Cube.
Yeah, Cube looks great.
It looks good, but my question is it MMO? Will it have legs?
Yes, we just seen several.
We did. We did. But
for those of you who've
MMOs
seen the trailer,
are really.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. It could either catch on and blow up or
just die out
quick.
And
because if there's no base, like if there's no, if word doesn't travel about it quick, it's one of those things where it could suffer. Like it could be here that fast and could be gone.
Yeah, MMOs are hard.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's into battle royales. They're into the stuff like that, which I get. I'm not knocking those games or nothing like that. But good MMOs are hard to find. They usually have their set fan base.
Right.
And people don't usually jump back from one MMO to another.
No,
they don't.
No, that's true. Because if you latch on to an MMO experience or, something like that, and, you got your friends or, somebody you play with, or if you just enjoy the game yourself, you build like a career in that specific game. and you're not going playing 2 or 3 other MMOs. You're locked into this one. Like, that's where you are because you have to put so much time in, and you get, so attached to the character that you're building and the squad that you have and things like that. Like, you're not going to share your time pretty much with that,
Like my World of Warcraft, I have my Blood Elf Mage Void Lance that I've had since Burning Crusades. I've had Dead End, my Fury Warrior that I've had probably since a little bit after that. And these are decades. These are old patches of the game. They came out a really long time ago. I don't play World of Warcraft anymore because I was trying to look for something else, and I tried a lot.
Right.
And I got Star Trek Online. I also play Elder Scrolls Online.
Right.
Now, Elder Scrolls Online isn't Skyrim, isn't Oblivion. It's not. It gives you that feel. It'll scratch that itch. But it's not something I'm like, I'm gonna put 15 hours in on a game this weekend.
Right.
So hopefully we get something from it.
I mean, look. I feel like if this thing, it doesn't look like something like I would jump on immediately. Like if but like I said, the Atomic Heart World was okay, but this is interesting enough.
Yeah. Another one that we agreed on, which tripped me out. You see it up there. Felt Vet Boxing.
Yes.
A Muppet-inspired boxing game.
Because why did we need this? I don't know, but I feel like I'm way more interested than I should have been with this.
You're a Muppet that's training to be a boxer.
Yes.
This could be a colossal flop. I'm buying this game.
Which it very well could be, but who cares?
This is unbelievable. Felt the boxing. Like I don't is it going to be like a Rocky story?
It seems like it kind of sort of will be, but I don't know.
Is he dodging toast?
Because why not?
This is going to be amazing. This is going to be so much fun.
I mean,
yeah,
and then like the way in which it's presented, like, come on, dude.
It felt great. It looked amazing. Felt the boxing is going to be so much fun.
Yes.
You picked one, which I'm gonna need you to explain for me.
Okay.
Killer N. I don't know.
There's a lot going on here. Like, it's like a whodunit battle royale type of weird game of murder clue.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Here's the thing. I don't like Clue.
You don't like trying
I
to
don't like it.
You don't want to figuring shit out.
I'd enjoy puzzles,
but
I don't enjoy this.
That's fair.
What made me interested, what makes me want to play this game is that I can ruin it for other players.
Yes, it looks like this will definitely be that type of game where you have to rely on other people to be trying to figure out the same thing that you are.
No.
And they clearly don't have to, though. That's the thing. You can just go around and try to.
I'm not. I am not going to help you solve. I'm not Scooby-Doo. You dig? So I'm not getting involved with this. I'm here to cause problems. That's why I would want to play this game, to make sure you don't find out who the person is who did the crime. I'ma just, and if I can off other players, that's all I'm doing. No conversation. You're gonna see me get into a lobby
And
people are just gonna like, oh no, this guy again. I'm out.
You're gonna be that guy.
I'm gonna be that guy. Hiding evidence, destroying it, taking out other people. Yeah, I'm gonna be a mob. You know what? I changed my mind.
I was gonna say that could be your role in this whole, like a saboteur.
I want the game. I'm gonna get the game now. I got excited.
With all the potential, how the potential of being able to ruin people's gaming experience got you excited for the game.
It did. It completely changed my thought on it. Completely changed my opinion on this game. Oh, I wanted to bring up the story-based driven horror game.
Mm-hmm.
They told me I got to sign in to pull up a video.
There are some the visuals there are not can be a little disturbing.
That's all right though, because I just go on Steam. Steam doesn't care.
They're
They're
like, come on in.
Viewer discretion be advised.
Yes, you know.
Peggy 18.
Yes.
I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know that rating.
Yeah.
This looks like a bloody fun time.
Yeah.
There's all types of juices and
nasty wetness.
Now my question is this: you don't play too many horror games. You sure about this?
Yes. Why? Because clearly you have an arsenal. Not much, but I'm able to. I don't want to walk around with just like a flashlight, or I don't want to walk around with just a camera. I want to know that I have the potential to pick up a force multiplier and be able to,
defend yourself.
Yeah.
What game had the camera? Was that The Evil Within?
Was that? Yeah. Was it? I think it might have been.
I think that's Evil Within.
Yeah.
Where you go into town, and you just got a camera, you taking pictures.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but
yeah, I did that. That was fun. That was so much fun.
No.
I love good horror games.
I need to be able to attack something.
I don't think it's gonna be as much attacking as they made it out to be. I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Probably not.
I think it's gonna be a lot of you struggling.
A lot of running.
Yeah. Trying to survive.
A lot of running.
A lot. Another one we agreed on the same lines as we're dealing horror and stuff like that.
We're in our area. Our horror area now.
Yeah. Resident Evil Requiem. This feels like old school Resident Evil to me.
Yeah, this was presented very great. This was awesome.
This feels. Now, don't get me wrong. I played all of them. I get it. You got to advance the story. You got your Lost Progress, and I get it.
Yeah.
You over in Africa killing Africans.
Yeah.
I get the racism and hinting. I know, Capcom, what you're doing. But I'm glad you brought it back to Raccoon City.
Yes.
Where it began. Where I remember, where Resident Evil to me was fun.
That was the identity of the franchise, pretty much.
Yes.
Like the core games.
the village and all that other stuff, they were fun to play.
Yeah. They were detours in the road that is, the meat and potatoes and the heart of the story of Resident Evil. But
Resident Evil stopped being Resident Evil at 3.
It's a good argument, yeah.
Then it got weird. It did.
Then it got weird.
I understand what they were doing, but it got weird.
And then weirder.
Yeah. And I'm just like, you're a plant, dude? You're a fungus? Wasn't he? Yeah.
Like mold type of...
He was fungus.
Fungi.
You fully conscious...
Fungi.
And your daughter now got supernatural abilities who is not technically your daughter?
No.
I don't know.
Yes, but no, but yes. It was weird.
If it wasn't for Lady Dimitrex, I really wouldn't have played that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the main thing. I just wanted to see what she was about.
Yeah, this.
But yeah, Resident Evil Requiem. This is gonna be a very fun time.
Like you want to talk about when a game releases, and people are gonna be locked in. It's gonna be this.
Yeah, this is. We haven't had. I'm not gonna say we haven't had a good. No, I'm gonna say that we haven't had a good Resident Evil game in a long time.
Agreed.
Long time. And it comes out February 27th, 2026.
Yeah, so beginning of the year.
So I'm gonna take off some time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off some time. They showed a One Punch Man game.
Mm-hmm.
As a One Punch Man fan, I'm not sure how you gonna have this a game. The whole thing is he one punches people. So are we just playing through the story of One Punch Man?
How much of it are you actually playing then?
Yeah, he just knocking heads off. So I need to dive a little bit more in it. That's like the Dragon Ball games. I can't get into the Dragon Ball games. But the simple fact is, I know how it ends. I don't want to play through the story of Dragon Ball. I don't care. I don't want to play through the story. And it's like, I got the Naruto game. And I'm like, wait, am I actually just playing through the story of Naruto?
Yeah, it's like this it?
Like, didn't I already watch the show? Like, I watched the show. I didn't want to be bothered with it. They also showed another trailer for Mech Break 7/1/2025. That's when it's coming out.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I already have off the next day for that.
That was one of those other ones. Yeah, it was one of those other ones I seen. I was like, well, there's mechs.
Yeah, I've already taken off the next day.
He'll be there.
Like, I'm not. Y'all didn't have to show that. That was a waste of time. We're gonna show you a beautiful visual of a game. Death Stranding on the beach.
On the beach.
They gave us this little taste with Niall and Lucy. You've never played the game. You don't know what's going on.
I seen from the very second I saw that initial weird trailer with the baby in the jar thing, packy,
it's an anchor baby.
I'm out. I didn't care if it was Daryl Dixon.
The thing is, I think that you would love Death Stranding. I think that you would love this game. There's a lot of action. A lot of puzzles. The story is unbelievable. It's just a lot.
It seems like there's a lot of stuff going on.
It is. Like, I couldn't sit here and break it down to you. We ain't got enough time. We don't have enough time. We got another show to record. But I could. Y'all gotta get on that Death Stranding.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to play. I'm afraid.
You got to. Oh, we're running. We're coming up. We only got a couple more people. Relax.
Yeah, it's okay. Things are okay.
Yeah.
Things will be fine.
We're taking it back. Wait, can I pull it up? Where is it? We have... There you go. There you go. Wu-Tang.
Yes. Yep.
Rise of the Deceiver.
Yes.
It's Wu-Tang. That's enough said.
What else? What else do we need? What else do we need to talk about here?
It's... You can't... I don't know...
Okay.
What else am I supposed to say about the Wu-Tang game?
Yeah. What else is there to say? I mean,
Like...
look. It's stylish. The animation looks great. Listen, they're clearly in the community.
Come on, it's one of the greatest albums out there is 36 Chambers.
Agreed.
What I don't know.
Yeah, what else?
How you promote something that's already one of the greatest games that's ever been created? Like, how do you do that? Like, how am I supposed to be like convince somebody to play the Wu-Tang and you should have already been playing the Wu-Tang game before it even came out.
Exactly.
Should have been in the back of your mind, like Wu-Tang forever.
That's it.
Period.
What else? What else are we doing here?
There's nothing else. You're not living your life.
You got no soul.
But there was a Wu-Tang game back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
This one's gonna be better. Another one you picked was Chrono Odyssey?
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know what to make of this. Like
it's a lot going on screen.
Yes.
This looks like one of those games where it's gonna make me angry.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be maxed out like 5 minutes into playing it. That's why I'm not gonna get it.
One hit and everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna get it.
It does seem like it's gonna be a lot. This seems like a lot.
Yeah, this game looks like I'm gonna be cheating my ass off.
It seems like a lot
as soon as it starts.
Like, I'm interested. Like, it seems like, this is definitely the type of game that I would give a try to. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, it just looks like there's
it's gonna be a lot of mini and boss fights. It's gonna be a lot of...
Yeah, and that's gonna piss me off. Cause soon, that's like, what was I just finishing? Expedition 33.
Okay.
Yo, that made me so angry towards the end of that game. Like, I was just getting murdered for no reason. Going to a battle, I got my squad with me. We all geared out, potioned and magicked up.
Didn't even matter.
It's getting handed to me.
Didn't even matter.
You know what? All y'all gonna die.
Didn't even matter.
And I just was like, you know what? I'm changing all this. Another one you picked is Acts of Blood.
Yes.
This Streets of Rage ripoff?
No, what? Where I got, I'm a huge fan of Sifu. I love Sifu.
Which I have now.
I love Sifu. This to me was like, what in the fake ass Sifu is this? I don't like it.
But you picked it.
To tell you I don't like it.
Oh. All right.
I'm very partial to Sifu. Very partial.
I haven't played it yet, but I did download it.
Once you start playing it, this trailer and why I picked it for that reason will make sense. It's Sifu with guns, and I don't like that aspect of it.
No.
Like, first of all, don't give me a game where I can do all this and then just, you can also shoot. Like, I feel like you're either running and gunning or you're shooting stuff. Like, I don't think, at least for me, for my taste, none of the games that try to do both seem to resonate well.
Work out well.
Yeah. Because it's like, you try to be good at both, but I feel like you can put your all into one and it be good. Like, you can't be Max Payne and Bruce Lee.
Got you.
Like, yeah. I don't.
So we also they also brought up Dying Light, the Beast. They gave it the first gameplay footage. Comes out August 22nd.
Yes, I did.
You need to play Dying Light.
And we literally just started talking about the first one. So
yeah, that's going to be fun for you. Dune Awakening. I don't even know why they showing this. June 10th. I'm already signed up.
You're there.
I don't care. I've heard people talk trash about the game already. Y'all can go. Ooh, I was about to say something.
Yeah.
Don't get me canceled. I don't care. Let me enjoy my game.
Yeah, that's it.
They didn't make this for you.
Exactly. They made it for the Dune.
They didn't make this for you. I'm playing this. I'm dedicated to put hundreds of hours in on this game. That's it.
That's all it needs to be said.
Let me enjoy one thing in life.
Let me have this.
That's it. Please, people. Jesus Christ. People talking trash about the Game Awards. The two shows, State of Play and Summerfest. Mm-hmm. There was enough games for everybody.
Yes. Yeah, you something was in there for you.
Yeah, there was enough games for everybody. Indie games, tons of indie games. Tons of shooters, looters, puzzles, everything. There is something for everybody. Everybody should be happy for the next couple years as games come out.
Yes.
Everybody should be. Now, no, we didn't dive into any games. I don't really play too many. I usually play indie games off recommendations of other people who play indie games. Like, oh, you should try this. All right, cool. I'll play it out. I'll try that. What do we miss? Oh, damn, I miss Scott Pilgrim EX.
Oh, yeah.
I miss Scott Pilgrim. Well,
I mean, it's
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. It's a side scrolling.
Play it.
Yeah, it's a side scrolling beat 'em up. The first one was not for the faint of heart. The first one was. No. Listen, you would be getting your ass beat. It happens.
The next game, final game, I'm opposed to. I've decided I'm not playing it. Onimusha Way of the Sword.
You out?
I'm out. I told you I'm not playing no more games with dudes with swords unless I get a Tenchu game.
That's fair.
I'm out.
Not it.
Any person of Asian descent with a sword, I'm not playing your game.
It's not.
I'm done with you.
It's not Tenchu.
It's not a Tenchu game. I'm not doing it. Even if you give me a remastered or something like that, something, I'm gonna be cool. But you're not even doing that.
No, true.
You're not even doing that. I'm not asking for a whole brand new game. Just give me the old school joint.
Just dust it off.
Little graphic upgrade.
Yeah. Just dust off the original tension.
That's it, and I'm be fine. Then I would play these other games, but I'm out of Onimusha. Even though I love the Onimusha, the original.
You're taking a stand.
I'm hard standing on it.
It's commendable.
I won't know nothing about it, and I got a problem. I hold grudges for life.
Okay, understandable.
So, we got to talk about I know we running a little bit. Oh, my mic. This ain't the boom arm. I tried to swing it like the boom arm.
You gotta get used to that thing.
We got to talk about it. It's out. It's launched. The Nintendo Switch 2.
It's
I'm
here.
not buying it.
I'm not spending the coin for that right now.
Nah.
At some point down the line, I'll probably own one. I'm not gonna say I'm not, but right now, I'm cool.
The thing is, the only game I want to play is Animal Crossing. Why do I need a $500 system?
What if they announce next week that there's like a new
Animal Crossing? Damn, Nintendo, you's a sneaky.
Yeah, what if they,
Damn, hit me with a new Animal Crossing. I gotta drop $550.
I mean, that would be something they would do. I mean, it is Nintendo, so they're gonna make you wait probably decades before you get another Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. People loving it, people hating it.
yeah, there really is no people that are like, oh, it's just okay. Some people are like, all right,
Yeah.
People are like really like, look, this thing's great. It visually looks great. They love it. Or some people are like, oh, the battery dies way too fast, and this thing is not what I wanted it to be.
My thing is this: it's a handheld device.
It's a Switch.
You're not using AAA batteries like we did back in the day.
Right.
Like when we had AAA batteries in our handheld devices, we was good for a long time.
Yeah.
You want more powerful games, better graphics, bigger screens, brighter screens.
Yeah, they gave it to you.
Yeah,
they're like,
they gave it to you.
They're like, oh, they didn't do much to change the user experience. They're like, well, you asked for a better Switch. We gave you a better
you
Switch.
Asked for a better user experience.
You asked for a better Switch. We gave you a better Switch. Shut up and give me the money.
People said, one boy, he was like, this joint runs hot. Turn your brightness down.
There you go.
If it's running hot, turn the brightness down.
You figure it out.
Or stop playing it so long. It's a handheld device.
Yes.
Come on.
You're holding. You're
You're
literally holding it.
Device.
You're literally holding that thing in your hand. If you are, if you are, because I'm assuming that you're taking it with you on the go, or else
all in your backpack.
Yeah, or else you wouldn't be really interested in buying a Switch.
My thing is this: put it if it's your main device, which is probably a lot of people's main devices. Dock it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play it handheld. Dock it.
TV, yeah, put that thing on the TV.
People. I saw one boy. He was like, "Oh, it only has 3 USB ports." So
okay, what are you trying to do?
Well, yeah, what you hooking up to it? You putting a mic, camera, wireless control. What are you doing to it?
Yeah, what are you looking for here?
It's a Switch. People still hate the Joy-Cons. They say they feel like trash. One bull was like, I already got Joy-Con drift, and I've only had it for a day.
Nice.
I was like, well, do like I did. Learn how to fix it.
There you go. And then get your console bricked, because Nintendo ain't gonna like that.
Oh, yeah, you can't do it. Ooh.
Did you?
They love the clickiness for the magnetic Joy-Cons, though.
Okay. Did you?
They love that it's 4K, 60 FPS, HDR. This is why your battery's dead.
They gave you what you wanted. You didn't ask for a better battery.
You wanted 4K on a handheld device.
They gave it to you.
And you wondering why your John dying. They like the screen size. They say the games load fast.
Mm-hmm.
People loving the new Pro controller from what I'm seeing.
Okay.
I think all y'all controller people are weird.
To the way of life,
I
man.
can't do it. Still struggling with a controller. But if that shit twists, I'm not gonna knock it. They said the eShop still sucks.
I mean, yeah.
Who? It's the eShop. Who cares?
Buy your game,
download
and walk away. Like, what are you looking for here? Wait, what do you want?
I never got into that. Oh, I don't like the eShop's user experience. What do you mean?
You find the game, you download it, and then you go play that game. What are you
That's it.
What are you hanging around in the eShop for?
Looking. This ain't no social club.
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't want to understand it.
I don't care about any shop. Like, if I'm on my PlayStation and I'm looking to buy a game, I'm gonna find the game, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna move on. If I'm looking on Game Pass or an Xbox store, Microsoft store, I'm gonna find the game, you download it, buy it, whatever, and I'm out. What are we doing?
To be honest with you, it don't even have to be in color.
Yeah, like,
I don't care.
You know, what are you mad at?
I guess because we grew up using like user interfaces on like flip phones and things like that, like small, tiny, old devices. So we're used to
and I guess
a user interface not being what they call polished.
And then I guess they figured, oh, we waited so long. I guess they wanted this entire thing to be a completely new experience. And you realize you're dealing with Nintendo, right? They
gonna give you what they want to give you,
right?
When they want to give it to you.
That's it. Yeah, you're not gonna get. They ain't feel like all that.
Yo, what if they drop the Switch 3 tomorrow? It's like, psych.
Yeah,
here's a Switch 3 for you.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, give me $700.
Yeah. People gonna lose their mind. I saw one young boy drop his Switch as soon as he got it. First off, why you opening a box before you get home?
You need to be in the comfort of your own. You need to be in your safe space in order to do that.
Did you really need to do that outside? Then I saw people pissed that they can only buy 2 Switches at a time.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably what people video game and especially like console releases. I feel like that's what you should do. You should limit them.
Because they're gonna be online.
Yeah. Yes.
Triple, quadruple the price.
Because what you get in multiples for? You may get one for you and maybe
one for your kid,
right? And then that's it. Like, what? Why are you buying 4?
No, one boy, he was in GameStop mad because he's like, I pre-ordered 10. 10?
Come on, bro.
First off, 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 40. What's that, like $5,000?
Come on, dude.
You just got, first off, you look like a bottom feeder. You just got 5 G's
for consoles
to just drop on a bunch of Switches.
Yeah, nah, come on.
Not including taxes and fees.
Come on, dude.
I guess that's the benefit of living in your mom's basement.
I guess yeah, you ain't got no extra added expenses.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like, did you see people that were getting the Switches that they ordered, the screens were cracked because when they stapled the labels to the receipts that they stapled the receipts to the boxes, it was going through and damaging the screens.
They was pissed. They was pissed. Probably not as pissed as Black Panther being white. But probably equally.
Yeah. I'm
equally.
probably equal. Yeah.
I had to throw that out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why people mad.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Did you read the comics? No,
they didn't. But
that's why people are pissed. They don't know this is been in the books.
Yeah, like, look the one that the guy who wrote it. He's a black guy, but
yeah,
it happens.
Yeah,
whatever.
This is just a story.
Yeah, it happens.
But now, don't worry, people, relax, because Ryan Gosling will be playing the Black Panther from an alternate universe. We know this. Calm down.
Yeah.
But who cares?
Yeah. I mean, I was holding out for one of those Jonas Brothers, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. I thought that Hanson was going to grab one. A little bop. I just thought that was hilarious. People are making a big stink about the Black Panther being a white guy. And I'm like, wait, isn't that from the comic books? That's not nothing new.
Yeah, just relax. Everybody calm down.
Yeah.
Everybody calm down.
Jesus. All right, we're done. We're done. I want to thank everybody for listening to the Level Down podcast. Those who enjoyed the visual aspect of it, we appreciate y'all checking us out on YouTube, Twitch, and everything like that. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe down in the comments and stuff like that. We'll leave all the links for the videos that we checked out and Summer Game Fest and State of Play and stuff like that down in the comment bar and stuff. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all again next week.